Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kim Angel, and we're gonna be checking out Xavier's Precious Moment. So this was a freebie card like quite a while ago, like about a half a year ago, and I just never ended up checking this card out. So I'm just taking the time now to finally check it out. And it simply says to keep a more real memory of the night and of you. So as you see, it's a sparkler card, like, which seems to be a standard. Raphael and Zane also have a sparkler card, so this is just another one. It's gonna be super fluffy, I can tell from the way this Kindle looks. So let's see what's happening with Xavier MC here. I guess we're spending a nighttime fireworks thing.
Wanderers are coming out of the ceiling! They're spitting chili sauce everywhere! Can't you see them?
They're spitting chili sauce everywhere? What? After slumbering in darkness for an indeterminable amount of time, my consciousness finally awakens to unfamiliar voices.
Calm down. What you're seeing are just hallucinations. You're at a hospital. You're safe.
Oh, my bad. I just skipped. I groggily look towards the source of the noise. The privacy curtains have been pulled open, arms that are waving about a flustered nurse. We're at the hospital? We're injured? Seeing that I'm awake, the doctor quickly adjusts her crooked glasses and watches me warily.
You're awake. How are you feeling?
I'm just a little dizzy, but I'm fine.
Do you remember what you were doing before you lost consciousness?
We encountered a group of wanderers and successfully eliminated them. Then my headache got worse. Everything went black, and I lost consciousness. The doctor sighs and reveals a relieved smile. But without the doctor there to keep him in check, the patient in the adjacent bed finally breaks through the nurse's defenses and runs outside. He drags his IV bag with him. Wow, there's a loose patient going on. The patient broke loose.
Stop spawning wanderers! I want to go to the area that only drops hot sauce.
What?
Hey, don't let him hit his head again.
Yeah, he sounds kind of insane, or he might be delusional. What spot can be spawning hot sauce? Or...
Your companion is next to you. If he shows similar symptoms, press the call button.
The doctor's white coat is already outside the door before she's finished speaking. She runs off to pursue the patient. Oh right, Xavier. Oh no, so we're both like lost consciousness? What happened? Oh, okay. I pull back the curtain. As expected, Xavier is lying in the bed. Covering his face, his bangs are disheveled, and his eyes look somewhat unfocused. Upon seeing me, he tilts his head. He seems to be confused.
You're here too?
Yeah, the doctor said we were brought to the hospital together. The patient in the bed next to mine was shouting and screaming non-stop. He ran away. I think he was triggered by something. The doctor ran after him and told me to keep an eye on you. Do you feel uncomfortable anywhere? Xavier shakes his head. I'm about to breathe a sigh of relief and return to my bed when he suddenly grabs my wrist.
I have a really bad headache.
I raise my other hand to press the call button, but he holds it down too.
You can give me a massage. I don't need the doctor.
Then I'll be gentle, okay? If you still feel uncomfortable, don't push it. Xavier nods earnestly and quickly makes room for me in the bed. I sit down and slip my fingers under his soft hair to gently massage him. Are you feeling better?
Not really. Everything is spinning.
Xavier wraps his arms around my waist, pulls me closer, and then rests on my lap.
This position is good. My dizziness disappeared.
Just by laying on our lap? Oh my god. Something's not right. My hand slows as I massage him, and I curl a strand of hair. What? Oh my god. I curl a strand of hair from his forehead around my fingers. Well then, I might as well tell you a story. For example, a little wooden puppet whose nose grows whenever he feels nervous or guilty. His eyelashes flutter almost imperceptibly and his lips press together.
I don't want to hear a story.
Okay.
Your massage was very effective. I feel a lot better now.
We didn't even do anything, I felt like. Xavier takes my hand, places it against the side of his face, and nuzzles it.
Your hand is also warm. It's making the pain in my nerves go away.
I lift my hand and gently poke his cheek with my finger. I had no idea my hand has miraculous healing powers.
I also only discovered it today.
I lean in closer to him and note the hint of a smile at the corner of his mouth. He couldn't hide it in time. I knew it. He's still pretending. After massaging for a while, and once I'm sure he's really fine, I gently push Xavier's head away and stand up. Headaches aren't something to be taken lightly. Wonders that can affect the mind like this are rare, so we should take it seriously. Don't worry, I'll ask the doctor to give you a thorough medical examination from head to toe. Oh. Aw. Did the results come out yet? No. But my head doesn't hurt anymore. What? Can you kidnap me now? What is going on here? I feel like everything weird is happening in this car. That might be a challenge. Visiting hours are over. Oh, so we're home, but he's still at the hospital. Okay. I'm getting discharged tomorrow. Please pick me up early, please. I think... Okay. So here's the thing. My head hurts, and I think I forgot a lot of stuff. Aren't we neighbors? Isn't this a little too flirty? I put down my phone. I can almost imagine the expression on Xavier's face on the other side of the screen. He must be pretty bored after spending the whole day getting checked at the hospital. Since there's really nothing wrong, I'll pick him up early tomorrow. I get up early the next day to go to the hospital. When I pass by the gift shop outside the residential complex, something compels me to glance over. The wind chimes hanging from the door frame tinkle as they sway, and the person opening the glass door is Xavier. Wait, so he went out on his own anyway? We didn't have to pick him up? Did you sneak out of the hospital?
I honorably left with the light seal of approval. I proved to the doctors that I've already recovered.
The results are out already? I thought we had to wait until the afternoon. Xavier shakes his head.
I memorized the information on their department's bulletin board. Then I told them that someone with head trauma couldn't do that.
I recall this program descriptions on the bulletin board. Just a quick look is enough to make most people dizzy. Actually, normal people can't do that either. I was eager to go...
I was eager to go home. And I was worried that my neighbor would forget to pick me up.
Oh, that won't happen. Then why is someone who's eager to go home so far away from me? I pull Xavier's hand from behind his back. He's holding a fruit basket covered with fresh flowers. Aww! Fruits are nestled in the basket, and a bunny plushie is perched on top. Star-string lights are entwined around it. Damn, did you bring like a whole ass bouquet of everything? A basket? Does the hospital give fruit baskets to those who've been discharged now?
It's for you, but it's not ready yet.
But why are you giving us a, basket? I try to take the fruit basket, but Xavier seems reluctant to let go. Maybe I press some buttons on... Oh, it's like an actual, recording of, the music. The colors burst like vivid fireworks. Cheerful electronic music plays, and is accompanied by crackling that pierces my ears.
The store owner's aesthetic taste needs improvement.
At least the materials are solid.
Give me a moment.
Look at the music notes in the back of... Xavier grabs the lights and tries to yank them out along with the music box. But the copper wires connecting the lights are tangled together. They refuse to budge. Xavier's efforts aren't in vain, though. Another force for tugging, the components inside the music box seems to have found the correct positions. The song is even louder now. The quality is really good. Xavier glances at the truthfully singing fruit basket.
Let's just drop it off at Jeremiah's flower shop.
The toy bunny lies on the fruit. It looks somewhat teary-eyed under the light. I turn off the music box and pick up the toy bunny that's resting on the cherries. I never said I didn't want it. The fruit looks delicious, the bunny is cute, and the lights are beautifully bright. But if you think one fruit basket will make me forget about yesterday, think again.
I was afraid my neighbor would refuse to let me in.
Xavier lowers his head and his hair conceals his gaze.
I bought this because I want to tell her it won't happen again, face to face. Aww. I put down the bunny and cradle his face in my hands. You blinked, which means you're still trying to deceive me. I didn't realize your trust in me had become so fragile.
Yeah, it almost shattered yesterday. But today's fruit basket can help mend some of it.
Because of its design or its quality?
Look how cute he looks here. I gently pushed Xavier's cheeks. My knuckles glided along his skin before I scratched the area under his chin. And sincerity was delivered to my heart.
What about me?
He catches my hand as I try to continue misbehaving. He holds my fingertips together.
In your heart, I'm not as good as this ugly fruit basket?
You're aesthetically pleasing, but you have a mouth that lies. Xavier tilts his head, and the sensation under my fingertips shifts from his soft, warm cheek to his lips.
Then you can punish me to your heart's content. Me and my mouth.
I don't know why my mind just wandered to what his mouth does in other cards, but we can use that as his punishment. Just use his mouth on certain things. What certain things I'm talking about? Well, you probably know. I can use any kind of punishment?
Yeah, anything.
You said that, not me. Come home with me. We'll walk up a sweat. Ten minutes later, Xavier stands at my front door. He looks at the bags filled with trash.
So you were talking about cleaning when you said we'd work up a sweat.
You seem disappointed.
I'm not.
I heard that sigh. Xavier places the silent fruit basket on the table.
You misheard. I was admiring your methods for tricking people into doing manual labor.
He opens the kitchen cabinet, takes out a succulent bunny apron, and ties it on without being asked.
Where do you want me to start?
I would have liked to see him in an apron, though. With Xavier's help, the progress in cleaning improves dramatically. The upper cabinets are hard to clean. The step stool is on the balcony. Let me get it.
You don't need to do that.
He doesn't even stand on his tiptoes. He can easily reach and clean it. Being tall is great.
Is that my only redeeming quality?
After dusting, Xavier lifts the boxes of various sizes from the floor and puts them into the cabinet one by one.
The stuff you've been hoarding fits perfectly in here.
But it'll be hard to get them later.
You can ask your neighbor for help if it's difficult for you.
Wouldn't it be annoying to run back and forth like that, Mr. Neighbor?
He has another advantage. He has very good stamina.
I see. You might have the light seal of approval, but I can't believe everything you say.
I have multiple ways to prove myself to you.
Tap tap. I poke the apron's sprinkled succulent bunny that's on his chest. You have to do it my way. Now, go over there. Following my finger, Xavier walks to the door and twists the handle. It doesn't budge. He pushes harder and the door finally opens, but something nearby falls over.
A coat rack?
That's right. Cleaning the storage room is the ultimate test of stamina. We're doing spring cleaning. That's what we're doing. After the clutter is mostly sorted, Xavier pulls out a dusty delivery package from the corner.
You bought these when you first moved in.
He squats down to open the box, and he picks up a few sparklers. They also squat down next to him. They're just sparklers. There shouldn't be any problems with them, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm interrogating it.
What did you find out?
The box is covered in dust, which means you haven't touched it since last year.
Oh my, you find a subtle clue.
The tape shows no signs of being opened. It's clear that the plan was cancelled before it even started. Who were you originally planning to go with?
He acts nonchalantly, but the sparkler in his hand is spinning faster and faster. What if I don't want to tell you? Under my surprised gaze, Xavier touches the dust in the box, then he reaches for my face. I was kidding! I bought them with Tara. Her cousin and sister are going to the riverside to play with sparklers. He lowers his hand and looks at the sparklers.
Judging by the design, they're for children.
Yeah, but it rained that day, so we couldn't use them. They just ended up collecting dust here since no one was around to play with me. Xavier glances at me.
You never thought about me at that time?
I was afraid you'd think it was childish.
These designs are good for adults. I booked us a spot for tonight's fireworks show. We can bring them along.
When did you get it?
Last night, right after you said you were just my neighbor.
Oh, because the way she's acting towards him, he's like, I gotta prove myself, like I'm the best partner right now. She's just, I know she's toying with him, but like he's really like feeling it, like no, I don't like the fact that you're being like this with me. Oh, the fruit basket with the lights was setting the stage for the fireworks tonight, huh?
Yeah, I was afraid you'd refuse to see a neighbor who was stopping by.
I had no intention of doing that.
Did the fireworks repair some of your trust?
A little. He picks up a box of sparks. Oh my god. He picks up a box of sparklers, his sudden proximity causing his breath to brush against my earlobe.
Since the fruit basket and sparklers can't satisfy you.
I hear Xavier's arm like squeezed and wrap my arms around him. Do you need me to say it out loud?
I need confirmation for whether or not I reclaimed my status as your most special neighbor.
It's always been you.
Then, can I request more privileges? Since I have this status now.
A tingling sensation travels along the back of my neck, so I lower my head and focus on the succulent bunny on his chest. The warmth in my cheeks become increasingly apparent. I frantically shoved the vacuum cleaner that's beside me into Xavier's arms. We still got fireworks to catch later. We need to clean this place up first.
If we leave before dusk, we can catch up on a long afternoon nap together.
We leave during rush hour. Xavier and I decide to walk to the fireworks show. We arrive at the riverside. The evening glow blazes across the sky, and the setting sun scatters remaining light across the river's surface. Xavier places his backpack on the chair by the river, arranged by the sparkle boxes, and quickly piles them into a small mountain. A group of children swarms us. After some pushing and shoving, one young boy musters up the courage to hand over a piece of candy. Oh. They think we sell fireworks.
Should we share some with them? You don't have to say yes if you don't want to.
I look at the dozens of big and small boxes of sparklers before Xavier and me. I wave at him. It's okay. Let's share. More and more people gather around. Xavier is like a lonely paper boat swallowed up in the crowd. The children happily run off with the sparklers, and I switch my phone to selfie mode. I hold it at high and aim the camera at Xavier. Look, there's a little boy selling sparklers.
And a little girl quietly watching.
I managed to capture a trace of annoyance in his calm gaze. I suppressed my laughter as I pressed the shutter button. Are there any sparklers left? They should look great in photos. Xavier glances at me and grabs my hand and moves the camera to aim. Oh god. To aim at the empty chair behind us. Oh, they're all gone. Damn, he just took every sparkler. Holy shit. You made it sound like we had like 2 to 3 boxes of like just sparklers and all of it is already sold out. Seeing me purse my lips, Xavier turns to pick up his backpack. Inside are several boxes of sparklers. You prepared those earlier.
I've learned about children's obsession with sparklers. At the time, someone else got robbed.
I can't help but look at him as I start going through the remaining sparklers in his bag.
When I first came here, the backtrackers were still together. It happened during New Year's. People were setting off fireworks, so they wanted to join in. But they couldn't breathe in the smoke and had a bad cough for several days. Jeremiah complained about the kids who took away the sparklers he bought. They didn't leave one for him.
You weren't with everyone else back then? Xavier shakes his head.
It was too noisy.
Then what made you want to come here today?
You know why. Do I really have to say it?
I know why, but you know. That's not what you said before we left. Chuckling softly, he looks at the riverbank.
Some things are more fun with 2 people.
Especially with a certain someone that you love, right? It's nighttime now. People's figures gradually fade into the darkness as night falls. Only laughter drifting on the evening breeze is left. The children who access the sparklers gather together and stack them. Before long, the boy who traded candy for a sparkler shyly runs up to us again.
Miss, Mister, do you have a lighter? We built a huge castle. When it lights up, it'll be prettier than Lincoln Tower.
Hmm.
Lincoln Tower's lights stay on until it's late at night.
Huh?
You sound like you just crushed your boy's dreams here. The boy immediately freezes. Xavier smiles, pulls out a lighter from his pocket, and tosses it to him.
Don't burn your hair.
The boy snaps back to reality and sticks his tongue out at Xavier.
Our castle is prettier than Lincoln Tower.
He runs back to the sparkler castle. Under the expectant gaze of the older children, he lights the fuses around the perimeter one by one. Sparks travel from all sides towards the center to illuminate the entire castle. The children form a circle and cheer with excitement. It really is beautiful and very creative.
Yeah, it's a unique bonfire.
Don't say that in front of them. You almost made the boy cry.
They'll leave us alone, though.
It was on purpose?
I don't want to play customer service all night. Besides, I didn't really discourage them.
I know, the way the boy sounded like you just crushed his dreams, being like, wait, it lights up way better than us? It's like, well, whatever, it's gonna be way better than Lincoln Tower anyway, like... Xavier picks up a few sparklers. Each one is different. Some have simple hearts, and others possess more complex shapes.
In our world, sparklers are just sparklers, no matter what shape they have. But in the eyes of children, they're a glowing castle, and its light is just as real as Lincoln Towers.
Or maybe sparklers aren't really about what they are. What's important is how you play with them and who you play with. Now take a short-shaped sparkler from him and move closer to light it. Look, when you light this sparkler, it becomes a light blade. Did you play with sparklers like this when you were little? Xavier takes my light blade and swings it.
When I was young, the only thing that could be considered a toy was a wooden sword. The process of honing one's swordsmanship is similar to how those children play with sparklers. Once you've mastered the existing techniques, you need to use your imagination to constantly break them down, combine them, and create something new. And you'll remember that feeling of coming up with a technique that's uniquely your own.
Yeah, because he's been learning how to sword fight since he was a little kid. I've seen Xavier with a sword more than once. Composed, swift, unpredictable. You can never figure out his next move or anticipate where he'll appear. No wonder your swordsmanship style is so unique and hard to imitate.
Yeah. What ultimately stays with you isn't a technique. A mindset or feeling from a certain moment, some kind of touch, or something someone said to me. These are the more genuine traces.
The sparks from the sparklers slowly die out and disappear into the night. So these mindsets and feelings won't disappear?
They will.
Xavier lights 2 new sparkles and waves them in front of me.
To resist the erosion of time, the traces we leave behind must be vivid and genuine.
The dancing sparks follow the night breeze and glides past our hands. I touch his fingertips and we hold the dancing sparks. Let's see if we can light up the entire riverside. Xavier tilts his head, his fingers gently sliding through the gaps between mine. He holds my hand.
Or we could light up the entire night.
Yeah. Oh, look at the star.
Sparklers are about who you play with. Should we play our own way?
It can be shaped like a heart or a bunny, maybe? Oh, so I have 2 ways to do this. I think I would just do a simple heart. Let me see. Good?
One heart might feel lonely. Let's add another to keep it company.
And these sparkles look so cool.
When fireworks end, their traces will quickly fade away.
Oh my god. Oh!
This is tight. Are you afraid I'll disappear?
Oh, that's so cool.
As long as we hold hands, we won't get separated.
Why is this so pretty? Like, oh, this is so pretty.
Fireworks are beautiful, but what you can touch feels more real.
Oh, we have a bunny.
Sparklers can illuminate us just fine.
Hmm.
It's loud, huh?
The shaking. I'll help. Oh. Aww.
It wasn't on purpose. When I'm with you, I can't help myself sometimes.
Oh, let's not get caught blocked by the fireworks.
We were interrupted again, but it's not a dream this time.
Oh, that's it. I wanted more of that Kindle. That shit felt like so short. That was so cute and sweet, though. We're surrounded by a bustling crowd, and the brilliant fireworks fill the sky above us. Xavier leans against me as a dazzling mixture of light falls onto his face.
Are you sleepy?
Holding his sleeve and refusing to let go, I shake my head. I thought we agreed to wait for the biggest fireworks.
Then close your eyes and wait 10 minutes. I'll wake you up.
You're not going to trick me again?
I don't do that. Most of the time, anyway.
Okay, but you have to wake me up. I lean against Xavier's shoulder and close my eyes. The sounds around me gradually fade. After an unknown amount of time passes, I hear a familiar yet childish voice nearby.
Mister, these are the leftover sparklers from earlier. I'm giving them back to you.
Aw.
Shh.
Okay. You weren't watching the fireworks, though. You were looking at her.
Aw.
I've been watching the fireworks for too long. I'm a little tired.
Isn't looking at her also tiring?
Never. He would say never.
She's more aesthetically pleasing.
Using our words back. That's so cute. The two of them exchange a few more words, then the sound of footsteps grows more distant, and everything around me quiets down again.
Wake up.
I yawn and pretend to be tired as I open my eyes. Were you talking to someone?
Didn't you hear everything?
You knew I was awake, but you still said something like that in front of a child.
I wanted to compliment you.
Keep going then. That wasn't enough.
Complimenting people requires inspiration.
Then how should I inspire you?
Surely you already have an idea.
Along the riverbank, a handful of couples stroll on the walkway. They're reluctant to let the evening end. A scene from earlier surfaces in my mind. When the falling sparks ended, Xavier's smile was bathed in golden light. Maybe you need a little encouragement. I'm about to raise my head, but Xavier has already leaned down. His warm lingering breath reaches me. The warm, soft touch sweeps away those final traces of drowsiness. I close my eyes and listen to our beating hearts. How long will tonight's memories stay preserved in your mind?
They'll be there for a very, very long time. From now on, I'll remember tonight whenever I think about fireworks, nighttime, and the riverside. I'll also remember the mark you've left on me.
Aww. This was so cute. It's such an adorable little card. Like, obviously we knew it was gonna be fluffy. The story starting with like a whole wanderer, and apparently we were at the hospital because we fell unconscious, I guess, because of the wanderer. which it seems like the Wanderer apparently had a thing for maybe controlling or altering mind stuff. And, you know, obviously Xavier kind of played it off being like, oh, I'm still, you know, my brain hurts and I have a headache and yada yada. And then she was like, you know, eventually finds out that he's pretending, and then she kind of just decided to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a little meanie to him by being like, oh, I don't want to see you, or I won't, you know, I will forget to pick you up, or, you know, you're not my special neighbor anymore. And he's over here taking it to heart at this point, and he was like, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure you don't, you know, leave me. Essentially, like, he got her a fruit basket, even though she didn't need it, like he's the one that's leaving the hospital, not her. Like, he does so much to be like, I'm here for you, and it's just, oh, that's cute. The sparkler thing is so adorable. It would have been nice to see them still kiss even after, but look at the little special moment they shared. It's so cute. The fireworks look so fucking beautiful here. Xavier is just smiley, and the little head holding and rubbing. Look at them, they're so playful. Oh, that's so cute. Overall, this was a pretty good story. It's just simple, fluffy goodness with, you know, Xavier and MC. It's cute. Spending time, you know, with the sparklers with them. And, you know, him being like, you know, I just wanted to spend this day in remembrance of this with you. And it's just cute. You know, and the pretending of them where they're like, you know, he pretended first. She decided to be like misbehaving meanie. And then she pretended, and he's like, it's fine that you pretended because it's okay. I still love you for it. Like, it's really cute. To keep a more real memory of the night interview. Yeah, because they spent a special night together there. Though I like the fact that they keep on calling each other neighbors, because I'm assuming I don't know if this card is like where they're like technically together, or like maybe they just started to be together. Because they kept on calling each other neighbor quite a lot in this, compared to other cards. So, you know, interesting. So it might be like an earlier relationship type thing in this card. But this is so cute. Oh, I just love the way they look here. It's so adorable. But yeah, that is it for Xavier's precious moment. It was very, very interesting to see the start of it. Especially with the patient talking about hot sauce. That was really funny to say that. But it started off kind of weird, and then it just ends off on cuteness overload. Like, they're just so adorable together, having a precious sparkler date moment, and also giving some of the sparklers to other kids because they were there, and it's just overall cute. So you guys can let me know what you guys think of Xavier's precious moment. Did you guys like the Kindle, like how you know, cute the fireworks was, how they were with the sparklers? I like the fact you give you two options where you could do a heart or a bunny. I gotta see the other option another time, what he says for the bunny essentially. But this was so adorable, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a simple fluffiness card. You can't be mad at that. Like, but yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed Xavier's card, and that's what I wish. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.